Final day, Indoor Hockey World Cup 2015 here in Leipzig. Now the men's final, Austria against the Netherlands. Ein Titel haben wir schon, die Holländer, und sie wollen sicherlich als leichte Favoriten nun den zweiten einfahren. Aber die Österreicher haben sich bislang unglaublich gut präsentiert in dieser Turnierwoche und stehen vollkommen zurecht nun vor der ganz, ganz großen Chance, erstmals Weltmeister zu werden. 3 Hallenhockey-Weltmeisterschaften gab es bislang, Titelträger war jeweils Deutschland, also 9 Weltmeister werden auf jeden Fall erleben, die Niederlande oder die Österreicher. Noch eine gute Minute, dann geht's los. Now take your seats, fasten your seatbelts, and ready for boarding, ready for the final. Also schauen Sie an und freuen sich gleich auf das große Finale. In einer Minute geht's los. So, liebe Zuschauer, so gut war es ja noch die heutigen Tage. Aber das können und das wollen wir ändern. Wir werden auch gar nicht Hallo sagen zu den größten Fans, die aus der alten Republik hergekommen sind. Denn wir haben den Weg nicht gescheut. Wir sagen Hallo zu den Fans aus Österreich! Ja, grüß Gott euch allen! Und we say hello, please make some noise for the fans from the Netherlands! Und der Rest, das sind ja auch nochmal 4.500, die freuen sich als neutrale Besucher nun auf ein tolles Finale und klatschen hoffentlich auch einmal für beide Teams richtig laut. Ihr großer erster Applaus für das Finale, Österreich gegen die Niederlande. Schön, dass ihr da seid.
So, wir wollen jetzt noch einmal 40 Minuten lang eine große Hockey-Party feiern. In Leipzig, in der Stadt mit diesem Jahr 1000 Jahre alte. Alle klatschen noch einmal mit. Für alle Teams. 24 an der Fahrt.
It's match 46 and it is the final between the Netherlands and Austria. No Germany in the final. The Netherlands beat them, went to a shootout in their semi-final yesterday after it finished 4-4 at full time. Austria making their way through to the final by beating Iran 7-5 in their semi. There are Austria in the all-white kit who emerge player by player. We'll take you through their starting 5. Michael Korper there in your picture. Where's the number 9? 14 goals in the tournament so far for him. Captain Benjamin Stanzel also starting. Patrick Schmidt Jabba Hassan and Mateusz Simcik also in the starting lineup for Austria. So 5 aside, 4 outfield players and the goalkeeper. Austria ranked 4th in the world. And there's a look too at the rest of their squad. Quarter-final win over Poland, winning 5-1. 7-5 win over Iran, as we mentioned. And they're making the finals here against the Netherlands, who are ranked 2 places behind them in the Indoor Hockey World Rankings. We know them for their phenomenal performances in the outdoor form of the game, but the Netherlands making their first ever Indoor Hockey World Cup final. Led out by their captain Robert Tigges. He's in the starting 5. Udo Gebühre will start in goal. Bjorn Kellerman, Nicky Lies and Teun Rohoff in the starting 5 for Robin Roche's Netherlands side. The Dutch, as we said, ranked 6th in the world, 5th their best ever finish when they played in Poznan in 2011. 4 years ago we were in Poland. And then here in Leipzig, back in 2003 I should say. Finished 5th there, and confirmation of the rest of the 12-man squad available to Robin Roche. So the stage set. There will be the national anthems from both sides, both Netherlands and Austria. Will be blaring out their national anthems around the Leipzig arena. And then the concluding part to this 4th Indoor Hockey World Cup. Crowd to their feet. We're back with all the action after this.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem of Austria.
Solid renditions of both national anthem. The Netherlands versus Austria, the men's 2015 Indoor Hockey World Cup final. Capacity crowd here, 5,500 fans all seated. And we'll be underway in the next couple of minutes or so. There's a look at the 2 coaches. We'll start with Tomasz Leskoski, who is taking charge of the Austrian side, just away to our right-hand side as well. Their starting 5, we'll take you through it again. Michael Korper, Benjamin Stanzel, Patrick Schmidt, Java Hassan and Mateusz Zimczek, all in the starting 5 for Austria. Our 2 umpires, Lee Barron of England and Paweł Linkowski of Poland. And the Dutch, there's their coach, Robin Roche. Gudegebeuren in goal, Kellerman, Tigges, Lies and Rohoff in the starting 5 for the Netherlands. And there are Austria in the white and black.
Seid ihr bereit? Ja! Seid ihr gewinnt? Ja! 1, 2, 3!
Austria up for it. Their first ever Indoor Hockey World Cup final. Bronze medal to their name in Poznan in 2011, so the more experienced of the 2 sides when it comes to big finals. 5th the best for the Dutch to date, so either way it'll be their best ever showing in an Indoor Hockey World Cup as well. Korper, the man to look out for Austria, 14 goals in the tournament. One of those members of the European Championship winning side, Harvesterhude THC. German champions in 2013 as well, so plays his domestic hockey here in Germany. It'll be the Netherlands to push back then in this men's final, playing from left to right in the all-orange kit. There we go then, the Indoor Hockey World Cup final between the Netherlands and Austria underway. Both sides deservedly here in the final. Just the 1 loss for the Netherlands in the entire tournament. That was a 5-4 loss in the pool stages in Pool B before going on and winning their quarter-final against Sweden 5-3. A 4-4 draw against hosts and defending champions Germany yesterday. They went on and won the shootout by 2-1 to book their place in the final against Austria here today. Austria, their opponents, they too have just that 1 loss to their name in the 8 games that they've played. That coming against Germany, the defending champions, 5-4 in the pool stages. Austria going on to beat Poland by 5-1, and Iran yesterday in the semi-final, 7-5. This is their 8th and final game then for both these 2 sides. The Netherlands versus Austria, and Austria with the youngest average age of all the 12 teams competing in the tournament. Tigges for the Netherlands now inside the circle for the first time for the Dutch. 23.4 the average age of the Austrian side. Still a relatively young side, and they're going to medal here for sure, but will it be silver or will it be gold? Either way, we'll have a new champion in 2015. Kellerman. Penalty corner. On that swivel when he got the shot off, able to get it on the foot. And the first chance will go the Netherlands' way. Bjorn Kellerman earning a penalty corner for the Dutch. Austria set up to defend this, and in goal is Mateusz Zimczek. Tigges at the top of the circle for the Netherlands. Slip option here as well away to the left-hand side. They've mixed it up a little bit. Great save from the keeper, rattled him on the helmet as they played their variation there, using Bjorn Kellerman as the stick stopper. Tigges still the danger player. Look, changed it last minute. Kellerman with the shot. Tigges came in. Thought he was going to strike it. First time we've seen them play that pattern. They've saved it till the final to show us that one. So already 2.5 minutes expired in this first half. If you're just settling in for it, Netherlands 0, Austria 0. Wherever you're watching on the globe, thanks for your company, and thanks for joining us for the entire 5 days of this Indoor Hockey World Cup from Leipzig. Just ahead of this, the Netherlands women beating Germany in the women's final. That one went to a shootout as well. Netherlands clawing their way back from a goal down to level things up just before the end of the game. Then went on to win it 1-0 in the shootout. Czech Republic Republic picking up the bronze medal, having beaten Austria in the women's half of the draw earlier this morning. The Austrian men, though, they're here in the final, and here they are at the back. This is Hassan of Austria, and over on the far side, Schmidt. He'll stumble there from their captain Stanzel. Tigges leaves the ball for his teammate. Shot comes in, another good save from the keeper. That was an even better one. Penalty corner, because it came bouncing back over the stick of Nicky Leis. Got the shot off, hit the keeper in the chest pad. Bouncing ball back. Penalty corner for the Netherlands. Opted to go low. Tall figure of Mateusz Simček, keeping that one out for Austria. Netherlands have had the best of the play in the open play so far, and here is the Netherlands' second chance from their second penalty corner. Rohoff goes off to the injection spot. Tigges at the top of the circle. Bjorn Kellerman alongside him in the bright yellow trainers there, away to the left of your picture. Injection comes in. Straight strike. There was that little change of angle from Tigges. And the opening goal from Bjorn Kellerman. Netherlands have the lead here in the final. Netherlands 1, Austria 0. There's the little change of angle, which gave Kellerman an even easier target to hit. There he was, bang on target. Bjorn Kellerman's 12th goal of the tournament. Netherlands first in this final. So Hassan here on this left-hand flank, and Stanzel and Korper, all part of that European champion-winning squad that played at Harvesterhude THC. German champions in 2013 and European champions in 2014. So they certainly have got the experience, the Austrian side, within their squad. Ranked 4th in the world, and bronze medalists from Poznan in 2011. Netherlands have never podiumed indoors before at the World Cup. 2 silver medals and a bronze at the European Championships, though. Those silvers coming in 1974 and 1980. Lost to Germany on both occasions. They managed to dispatch of Germany yesterday in the semi-finals. Well, not the most exciting passage of play that we've seen in this tournament. This match 46. And if you take into account the women's half of the draw as well, 92 games in total will have been played over the 5 days. I'll let you do the maths there. But some seriously hard work going on behind the scenes to make this all happen. I'm glad to have you on board to support it in the final stages. FIH.ch. If you log on there, you'll get all the tournament details that you need, all the stats and facts of matches gone by. And the Netherlands, well, they're quite happy just to hold on to possession here, and they can do this all day if they want, for the next 13 minutes of the first half and the remaining 20 of the second, because they've got a goal up. And Bjorn Kellerman putting the Netherlands ahead from that penalty corner. 1 from 2 for the Netherlands as far as those stats go. Well, the whistle's ringing out around the Arena Leipzig. And I guess from Austria's point of view, as long as they just hold on to that 1-goal cushion, or difference between the two sides, and keep themselves within touching distance, that's all they need to do. Eventually a little change in operating staff there at the back. And Rohoff comes in. Probably not the best example of how the sport should be played. Austria just sensing a chance and stepping up. They win the ball back now eventually. And guess whose side the German crowd are on? Well, win the crowd, as they say, and you win the game. Rohoff Oh, it was the right idea. Tucked it back under his shoulder. Stanzel now. Korper. No advantage from the foul that was committed outside the circle. Schmidt. Certainly a slight anticlimax not having Germany in the final, but you've got to give credit to the German fans. All the seats out there filled up. Great capacity here for this one. You know, they paid their money, they're here to see the final. And on paper, as far as results go at least, the best two teams in the final. It's all about delivering on those big occasions, those big semi-finals with a turning point. Austria might have a little bit more energy left in the tank, having given Iran the runaround, but even Iran there came back. 7-5 it finished, the result. But the Netherlands going all the way with Germany, and emotionally that would have taken a lot out of them as well. Rohoff, who had a super game, I thought, yesterday, at the heart of the defence. Here he goes off in attack now down the left. There's another ball through the legs. Sets up a 3-on-2 here. That ball just getting stuck under the stick of Uhr. Dominic Uhr, as he broke and tried to play that pass. Good cover tackle. It was Schmidt again that was the danger man. Interception from Stanzel. He'll go himself here. Stanzel to equalise. Good save from Hudegebure. The transition, that phase, that pace that Benjamin Stanzel injected into that attack. 9.5 left to play in the first half. Netherlands lead by a goal to nil. Bjorn Kellerman scoring from one of Netherlands' 2 penalty corners. Here's Rohoff again. Might go himself here. He does. Oh, just couldn't quite gather it back. He might get a card for this as well. Yeah, he knows it. Straight to the bench. It's a green card, 1 minute suspension, and a power play for Austria. Here's why. Rohoff just couldn't pick it up, and then it's that sloppy reverse stick tackle. Well, again, let's have a look back at Stanzel's effort down the other end. Hudegebure standing tall and keeping the Netherlands in it. Still 1-0 they lead, but now the Austrian side have that extra player. That extra outfield player is Korper's shot, then goes wide. 14 goals in the tournament, chasing down Alexander Otter, who scored 5 today against Iran. In Germany's final match, that bronze medal match, 13-2 it finished to the Germans. Take a look at those highlights at some stage during the week on the website. 13 goals for the German side. Alexander Otter with 5, now he's on 19. And Korper is the next closest player to him on 14. Schmidt. Back to Stanzel, into the circle again. There's a chance, good cover. That was De Wert with the low, flat stick tackle, keeping it away from Korper, who was lurking on the far post. Important touch. Austria certainly playing the more imaginative of the hockey at the moment here in Leipzig in the final. Again, that one just scurried away by Lars Balk. He makes way for Nicky Leis. Seven and a half minutes now remaining in the half. Netherlands into the shooting circle again. Penalty corner. Well, a chance to extend their lead now. Umpire on the far side actually signalled for a foot, and that's why the corner was given. We'll have a look at it in the TV replay. Looked a little bit like glove there. And the umpire's working in conjunction always And if one umpire spots something or thinks that he's seen something, then, of course, he advises the other umpire and the umpire blows accordingly. It's divert to the injection spot. Tigez is at the top of the circle, as is Van der Peppel. Comes to Tigez, takes the flick and scores. Wonderful finish. Robert Tigez, the captain of the Netherlands, adding a second goal for the Dutch. With 6.5 minutes to go to half-time, it's Netherlands 2, Austria 0. There's the goal. Just changed the angle, came in on a little squiff and let it go. Opened his wrists on it as well. Takes 2 steps there, opens his wrists into the roof of the net. 2-0. Thank you, please. That's Robert Tigez's 6th goal of the tournament. Still got some to catch Bjorn Kellerman, who is on 12 for the Netherlands. Oh dear, could have been 3. Gasps and sighs all around the arena Leipzig. It does allow Stanzel to get down the other end though. Penalty corner. And he played for that. That's all he wanted out of it. Wasn't playing for the goal or the shot. Deliberately went in there around the back and looked to get Austria their first penalty corner. Yeah, it's that stick trailing in on that back foot that stopped him in his tracks. And the Austrian captain offers his side a lifeline here. Korper in the centre of your frame. Away to the right is the captain Stanzel. On this near side is Korper's way. Follow up, little 1-2. Penalty corner. Under 5 minutes left to play now. Austria really need a goal here to stay in touch. That was Korper's effort that was charged down. Stanzel able to follow it up. Austria again, head of the D this time and shoots wide. Oh, not on target. And Korper will be kicking himself about that one. He had more time than he thought. Dutch defence just hung back a bit on that occasion. Still that 2-goal lead. Oh dear. Korper's got the ball back inside the circle, having poached it off Rohoff. Space on the right. Can they get the shot in? No. Just a little bit sticky out there at the moment on the surface. Hassen getting that one caught between the head and the surface. Well, it hasn't been a dominant first half from the Netherlands, but they've been clinical from their penalty corners. Tigez scoring, Kellerman scoring, and Austria yet to score. As things stand, Netherlands on target to do the double. Their women having gone and beaten Germany in the final just before this, finished 1-1, and the Dutch going on and winning by a 1-0 in the shootout. Double world champions. It's got a nice ring to it. Here's Austria though, looking to deny that. And that shot from Stanzel on target, but lacked the power. Skills from Kellerman. Bjorn Kellerman there, 12 goals in the tournament for him, the Dutch number 9. Timeout called from the bench. So 2:52 left to play in the first half. Netherlands lead, goals for Kellerman and Tigez. We'll take a short timeout, just 1 minute granted for the timeouts, and then we'll resume the rest of the first half.
Und sie nach hinten 1 gegen 1 spielen. Wenn wir ins Ballbesitz kommen, muss man schneller wieder nach vorne umschalten. Da vorne ist der Benny mit Michi Körper, sprich ins Ballbesitz kommen und sofort wieder den Gegenkonter starten, okay? Im System, gerade wenn er so quer läuft, habt ihr super gemacht, dass der Michi, er macht genau das verkehrte, Michi treibt ihn und du setzt nach hinten ab. Er hat keine Anspielstation da rechts, okay? Sprich, Michi musst du noch mehr ihm von links, ruhig von links attackieren, okay? Geht schon, Männer.
52 Sekunden noch.
Tomasz Lakowski just giving his input there for the Germans, sorry, for the Austrians. And Korper, the target, there he is. Targeting him as the man to find, the Austrian number 9. Hassan on this near side for Austria. As Korper's run down the boards and just pops the ball back out. Well, interception. So still 2-0 it remains. Netherlands up 2 to the good. There's Korper, picked off by Rohoff. Penalty corner. They felt they should have had a stroke. That's what Stanzel is going over and having a chat with to the umpire. Let's have a look at it from our angle. Fished away from Rohoff, losing it in the tackle. Then how cynical was that follow-up defensive tackle from the Netherlands? Penalty corner or penalty stroke? Right. Corner has been awarded. Perfect time for Austria to score if they can squeeze one in here. Mickey Korper, 14 goals in the tournament. Alongside him, Stanzel. Looks like it's coming Stanzel's way. Nope, it's Korper and flicks it high. Another penalty corner. Came up off Tigges, who was the #1 runner. There it goes, straight to the top of the D. Didn't quite catch it, but did clip the foot on the way through in the circle. So, into the final minute of the first half in this men's final between the Netherlands and Austria. Netherlands 2, Austria 0. Austria with this penalty corner, and they squeeze one back. Got past the keeper, got it under Gebeuren, and it's now the Netherlands 2, Austria 1. A slight change of angle there from the Austrian attack. And that gets the Austrian fans to their feet. Simplest of finishes in the end for Dominic Uhr. His 5th goal of the tournament. Austria find their way back into this game. Just at the right time too, ahead of half-time. Time being stopped here shortly by the umpire. Final 10 seconds then, here we go. Still time for one more if Austria can force this attack. Looking for another corner and another deflection there in front of goal. Korper was the target. It was a well-worked move down the right-hand side. So after 20 minutes, 3 goals in it. But the Netherlands lead at half-time. Goals from Kellerman and Tigges. Austria getting one back through Dominic Uhr. Half-time score here. Netherlands 2, Austria 1. Good half of hockey, competitive. That's how I describe it. Both sides swap benches now, and then we'll settle down into their 5-minute team talk at the interval. There a look back at the times the players score. Kellerman opening the scoring on 5 minutes. Tigges extending the Netherlands lead on 14, both from penalty corners. And then Uhr for Austria scoring right at the death of that first half. Let's have a look back on it. There's your highlights. That one almost taking the head off the postman, but bang on target from Bjorn Kellerman. His 12th goal of the tournament. Bring it on, says the Dutch coach. Robert Tigges added a second here. Just changed his wrist position at the end there to open it up and pump it in to the corner of the netting. All smiles in the Dutch camp. That one ricocheting off Gebeuren. He'll watch that back and think possibly he could have got more behind it. But nonetheless, Austria get one back through Dominic Uhr, his 5th goal of the tournament.
Sportverein in Sachen Hockey und auf den ältesten Land in Leipzig überhaupt. Ich denke, wir haben unglaublich viel Werbung gemacht für diesen solchen Sport und wir erinnern uns gern an diese Weltmeisterschaft. Und wer weiß, vielleicht ist sie ja wieder mal zu Gast, die Weltmeisterschaft der schönsten Stadt der Welt. Hier ist das Team aus Österreich und das Team aus den Niederlanden. So, liebe Fans, jetzt heißt es nochmal für eure Mannschaft ganz kräftig in die Hände klatschen, schreien, dass ihr die letzten Kräfte noch einmal mobilisiert werden muss. Die Fans aus Österreich!
Welcome back to the Indoor Hockey World Cup final between the Netherlands and Austria. A capacity crowd here at the Arena Leipzig in Germany. Netherlands 2-1 up at half-time. It'll be Austria to start this second half. 20 minutes left to play. And should the scores be deadlocked after 20, we'll go into a shootout. That's what we needed to decide the women's champions this year. Netherlands beating Germany in the final. 1-1 the full-time score. 1-0 in the shootout to the Netherlands. Can the Netherlands do the double? Stay tuned for the next 20 minutes. Austria with the restart then in the second half. And it is so close between these two sides. Just one goal in it. Netherlands going up 1-0 through Bjorn Kellerman from a penalty corner. Then Robert Tigges crafting out another from a second penalty corner. 2-0, the Netherlands led, just until the point of half-time when Austria earned a penalty corner of their own and Dominic Ur converted that. So 2-1 we went in at half-time. And one of these two teams will pick up the Indoor World Cup for the first time in 2015. Netherlands, we obviously know how good they can be outdoors, making the final of this year's World Cup, or last year's World Cup, I should say, in 2014 against Australia in Den Haag. Silver medalists there, but a chance to be gold medalists here in the Indoor World Cup. Great interest all over the globe watching this final between these two sides. And most people thought Germany were going to make the finals. Netherlands defeated them yesterday in front of the home crowd. Let me tell you, that really did shake the boat. German fans and players, in fact, today doing well to bring themselves back into the bronze medal match and give themselves something to celebrate. Oh dear, sloppy ball gives possession away to Austria. Korper down the right-hand side, good shot. Padded up, Budegabura again standing tall. Oh dear, over the advertising boards from Thun Rohoff. Let's get him back. Korper's shot was, I think, a 5.9 for the dive. They are very close, those advertising boards, just a metre or so away from the boards themselves that the players use. Netherlands to make it 3. They do. Chipped over the keeper. It was the persistence of the Dutch there down the left-hand flank. Robert van der Peppel for the Netherlands. He makes it 3-1. He just kept going and going and going, and eventually got the reward. Robert van der Peppel, his 6th goal of the tournament. It was at this stage, just kept going. Got to it first, reacted to it first, sets off to celebrate. Just there's where he won the battle. Then puts a little lob on it. Great shielding of the ball, a little fake there. Good save initially from Zimček with the glove on that left save. But van der Peppel, the quickest to react. Netherlands 3, Austria 1. A little bit of moisture on the pitch. It's all been taken care of now, and we'll pick up with 17:25 left on the clock. Confidence boosting goal, that one for the Netherlands. Some backing in there, you'd say, from the Dutch forward van der Peppel. Got a good energy about him though in his style of play, as does this man, Stanzel. It does highlight how quickly the game can change, because just before that goal, Mickey Korper had that shot, which Gude Gebure took care of. That's where we lost Rohoff. Disappeared over the advertising banners there. Made it back into the field of play though safely, and is currently on the bench. Still plenty of time here for Austria to carve out 2 goals. That would take it to a shootout, and easily time to get 3. Just about being patient and giving the Dutch the runaround here. But as we saw yesterday, once the Dutch get their noses in front, it takes a world-class team to break them down. Germany almost did that yesterday. Netherlands 4-1 up before the Germans brought it back to 4-4. Wonder if that's just looming in the back of the players' minds, knowing that they can concede those late goals and have done in this tournament. Let us know where you're watching it. I know we've got a few fans out there in India watching, currently playing in the Hockey India League. Give us a shout out, FIH_hockey. Send us your photos if you're watching it in your room on your computers, via Instagram, via Facebook, and tag all your comments and tweets. Hashtag IWC2015, hashtag FIHockey. As far as the women's half of the draw goes, the Netherlands are the new champions, World Cup champions for the 2nd time, as they were in Vienna. They'll be taking home the World Cup this year as well. They beat Germany, so Germany the silver medalists, and the Czech Republic take home the bronze. Here's Korper. There's the shot, and a save needed from Gude Gebure. Left-hand save. No long corners, obviously, so it'll be a restart with the Netherlands, taken by Nicky Lies. Here's a look at that save again. Netherlands with possession then, here against Austria in the final. Germany, the bronze medalists, having beaten Iran earlier today in the bronze medal game. I say beaten, absolutely hammered. 13-2 the final score. Change from the Austrians. Little change of tactics here too. The goalkeeper coming off, an extra outfielder, recognising that they do need to score a goal. Will leave them exposed at the back though, having that extra outfielder. 5 versus 4 in the outfield now, but without their goalkeeper. It's Hassan who takes on the goalkeeper duties, so outside of his outfield player job, can also act as a goalkeeper as well inside the circle. Tigges, scorer of Netherlands' second goal. Rohoff back in the ring after being knocked out of it. Kellerman. Great skills to win it back. Schmidt. Austria regain possession. And again, 5 versus 4. Line ball is on. Finds Stanzel. He'll go himself here. Stanzel with the shot. Oh, and shoots wide. Great change of pace that brought about the shooting opportunity. And his reaction says it all. He felt he should have found the target there. He knows that was a really good chance. Made the space here. Turned on the gas. Oh, and there was a chance far post for the deflection as well. Well, they deserved a goal there. Nice move. Still plenty of time. 13 minutes left to play. Foot there, Netherlands ball. Oh, he scored it! Inside the circle, or was it outside, says the umpire. This near side umpire getting a good view of it. And he went away in celebration. Far umpire thought that that was a goal. Near umpire had a good sighting of it. And a judge to be shot from outside the circle. So no goal there, still 3-1. And still Austria persist with the extra outfielder. Again, we saw just then it highlighted how susceptible it leaves them to the attack. There's a foot outside the circle. Back to the dotted line, 3 meters away from the shooting area. There's a little ball looking for the deflection. This time it came off Stanzel again. He's certainly one of their best players, if not their best. Run you through the rest of the results in the men's half of the competition. Canada finishing 12th, having lost out to South Africa. Australia 10th, Czech Republic 9th, Switzerland 8th, Poland, the silver medalist from 2011, finished 7th. Sweden in their first ever indoor hockey World Cup 6th. They were beaten by Russia, who finished 5th. Iran, as we said, 4th. Germany, the bronze medalists. And this, the final game of the 2015 Indoor Hockey World Cup. Just the gold and silver to decide. There's a look at that goal. Yeah, just outside. That's why it was disallowed. It was Robert van der Peppel again with the shot. Needed to just carry it in another metre or so into the circle. Route one ball, Stanzel again. Great pivot. Touche though from Robert Tigges. Two captains battling it out like gladiators. And we are in an arena, the Arena Leipzig. Van der Peppel again under his body. Good steal back from Tigges. Crossfield now from De Wert. This is Rohoff. Wins the free push. Kellerman.
Last 10 minutes in this match.
Oh, where does the time go? 10 minutes left remaining in the game. Still 2 goals separate the Netherlands and Austria. Netherlands 3, Austria 1. Austria here on the attack with that extra outfield player. Still Hassan with the yellow bib on, who has the goalkeeping duties but is able to play out in the outfield as well. Corper, no goals for him in this game. Very uncharacteristic. Best chance of the half moments ago, and they could have got a deflected goal. Austria with a chance here. It's come up off the stick of De Wert, and Austria have put on enough pressure there to win the penalty corner. Using the boards well, getting to the baseline, and it was the little deflection up off De Wert's stick. Corper will get his chance from the head of the D now. Also at the top of the D alongside him is Benjamin Stanzel. Those are the two preferred flickers. Remember, Dominic Uhr converted at the end of the first half. This to put Austria back in contention. Out it comes, Corper's way, and charged down by the number one runner. Rohoff celebrates, takes the mask off. Timeout called by the Netherlands. So 8 minutes 31 left on the clock. There's Corper's shot, save off that right pad of the keeper, it looks like. Yep, just there. Timeout called. 3-1 the Netherlands lead.
Savic.
Timeout done. 8:31 left on the clock in the second half. Netherlands lead 3-1. Getting ever closer to lifting that Indoor Hockey World Cup. Here come Austria, though, that stand in their way. And it is Stanzel that earns the penalty corner. Little protest coming in there to the umpire. Was he backing in? Yeah, just coming through the legs there and clipping his heel. So 8 minutes on the clock. Well, there's still plenty of time for a hatful of goals here. Netherlands, remember, who were 4-1 up against Germany yesterday. 3-1 up here. It's not a commanding lead, and a goal here would certainly swing things in Austria's favour. Corper fixed at the top of the D. An early break from the goalkeeper. That means one of the other defenders will have to go to the halfway line. And the Netherlands will be left with 3 defenders and the goalkeeper. Advantage Austria. In comes the injection. A little slip this time, and the shot goes wide from Stanzel. There was no one on that far post. He could have taken even more time with it and pushed it in. Instead, he went for pinpoint accuracy. Look at this. No one on that far post. Netherlands now with a chance back up the other end. Austria must retain possession here. It's a diving effort from Hassan, who's the goalkeeper, in inverted commas. No goalkeeping kit on, but he does have the goalkeeping duties. So able to throw his body in front of the ball. And even down here can use it all if he wants to. Shot wide from Kellerman. Kellerman, who scored the Netherlands' first goal. And plenty of Austrians in this crowd. And I think, having seen their side lose to the Netherlands yesterday, the home side will be supporting Austria. Good save from Gude Gebauer, and into the side netting with the follow-up flick from Dominic Uhr. One in the game so far. Off target and into the side netting with this shot here. Punch straight back to him. Wrong side of the post. No advantage there from the foul on Van der Peppel. Lasvosky, what will he do? Still able to give some input on the Austrian bench will have to change something tactically soon. Will they bring their keeper off? Keeper will stay off, that's for sure, I think. Give credit to the Netherlands here, they're defending well. Austria with this extra outfielder, unable to drill home that advantage. We're almost across the finish line, the Netherlands. 5 minutes remaining on the clock. Still they lead by 3-1 in the final here against Austria. Suggest now is probably not the time to go and do any of those chores you've been meaning to do this Sunday afternoon. Stick with us here for the final 5 minutes. If you're shouting for the Netherlands, can they hang on? Remember Germany coming back against them yesterday. If you're the Austrians, well, you've got these core 3 players to look upon, and one of them delivers. Finally they get one back. Sustained pressure from the Austrians. Stanzel involved in the build-up, and Eitenberger with the finish that gets Austria back into this game. And we still have 4 minutes left to play here. It is the Netherlands 3, Austria 2.
The next goal for Austria, scored by number 5.
Well. Just like yesterday. And it is always the danger when you sit back, invite the attack forward, you leave gaps in behind you. Oh, there was another chance. Korper this time. Now, if he got the faintest of touches on that, that would have been a goal. That would have taken it to 3-3.
3 minutes and a half.
I just sense there's still some more left in this game. What a final. What a conclusion to it as well. Franz Stauber earns the penalty corner. He was pushed into the boards, says the umpire. Plays the ball into the board here. This is where Austria scored. Oh, such a rookie mistake, carrying it out. Didn't protect the ball. Sneaky little finish from Eitenberger. And Rohoff just saw it pinched off him. Austria back in the game, but the Netherlands now with a penalty corner of their own up the other end. 3-2, 2.5 minutes remaining. This to give them the 2-goal advantage. Saved off the line, off the glove. What a save. Keeps Austria in touch here. Now, how important will this save prove? Remember, they don't have a goalkeeper and didn't for this penalty corner. So there is the save on the line. What about that from Dominic Uhr? Scored in the first half. Super effort. Well, then it bounced back into his teammate, and I think that's why the Dutch are up in the air. There was no follow-up penalty corner. Tight angle. Gudegebura chipping it up, and now Austria win their penalty corner, which could see them score, which could see them tie the scores here. 3-2 as it stands at the moment. If Austria score, the scores will be deadlocked again. And who knows, possibly another final to be decided by a shootout. 1 minute left on the clock. There is Korper, who steadies himself at the top of the D. The injection will come in from Hassan, standing goalkeeper. Robin Roche looks on. There's the flick. Oh, it wasn't the best of traps. Counter-attack chance here for the Netherlands. Kellerman couldn't get rid of it. Oh, lovely stick skills last-ditch tackle. Penalty corner, there was a foot in there. No, says the umpire. They will discuss this one, I think. Gütegebühre, the first to protest that there was no foot in there. It is getting heated out there. Both these sides want to win so badly. Here's Austria's chance. Scuffed it there. Got stuck under the stick of Dominik Uhr, who scored from a similar situation in the first half. What about that? For some stick skills. Led to a trip. Schmidt brought down, and Austria have to score here. We're inside the final 30 seconds of play. Looks like it's going to be a last-ditch effort. Remember, the Netherlands conceded yesterday in the last minute against Germany. Will they concede 2 days in a row within that final minute of a crunch game? And will they go to their second consecutive shootout to decide if they win this year's final? Hassan as the injector. Korper waits patiently at the top of the D. Alongside him is Dominik Uhr. Austria to level things up. Straight strike, run down in front of the keeper. Penalty corner. That was adjudged to be taken deliberately across the line. Again, it was another straight flick, this time well saved by Gütegebühre. But then the follow-up play deliberately put out. The Austrians here will have one last chance. The hooter will go. And quite simply, if Austria score here, it goes to a shootout. If Netherlands save this one, the Netherlands will become the champions of the indoor hockey world. So much riding on this one penalty corner. Austria to tie things up. Great save from Gütegebühre. The Netherlands have done it. They are world champions. Indoor world champions of 2015 are the Netherlands. They've beaten Austria here in the final, a final which went all the way to the last flick. And you can't ask for anything more than that as a spectator. Everyone getting their money's worth, and Austria pushed all the way by the Netherlands, and look how emotionally draining that is for the players out there. The Dutch coming out with the double here in Leipzig. The women winning just before this. They won in a shootout against Germany, the host nation and defending nation. The Netherlands have defeated Austria in the final by 3 goals to 2. Super effort. Well, what about that? 5th their best until now, but the Netherlands are the new indoor world champions. Final score here, Netherlands 3, Austria 2. Well, Austria came so close, ranked 4th in the world. Picked up a bronze in 2011 in Poznan. They've gone one better here 4 years later. So much to reflect on there. Uhr had those shots on, both on target, both saved by Gütegebühre in those dying moments of this game. Could have easily tied things up. But Austria go home with a silver medal. Won't feel good now, but when they look back on this tournament and what they've achieved, I think they'll be happy with their efforts. But it's just about the fact that they came so close. Michael Korper there, tasting defeat. 14 goals in the tournament for him. Netherlands coach Robin Roche will be happy there with the full-time stats, opening the scoring on 5 minutes. Austria fought their way back into the game to level it to 3-2 at one stage through Eitenberger's cheeky little tap in on 36 minutes, but they just couldn't get that extra goal they needed to take it to a shootout. Here's a look back at the final play. Legs together from Gütegebühre. They're the reaction on the bench, having seen their keeper make that save. Loves it, double fist pump. Simply the best. They ran all over the shop, they didn't know where to go. Not too many Dutch fans in here to help them celebrate. So they all ran off into various parts of the stadium to lap up the applause. Gute Gebühr with the final touch that crowns the Netherlands world champions of 2015. Robert Tigges there celebrating with his teammates, and that will feel good tonight. So we'll gather for the official presentations, just to wrap things up here and tell you where everyone's finished in the rankings. For the women, the Czech Republic take home the bronze medal, Germany the silver, and the Netherlands champions of the world in 2015. And for the men, well, Germany take home the bronze. They'll have to settle for that. Austria narrowly miss out and take home the silver. And it is the Dutch, again, that win gold here in Leipzig. So a double Dutch win. Sounds good. And they will be partying hard all over the continent to that result. Congratulations to the Netherlands. Super finish to this 5 days of play here in Leipzig. And hopefully you've enjoyed all the action with us here as well. It's double Dutch, a double Dutch win as the men gather. They'll celebrate alongside the women later this evening. Look out, Leipzig. They're coming to get you.